Seeing an old friend in the dream, seeing someone that you have not seen for a very long time in the dream. What is the meaning? What message is God trying to tell you? When you see somebody that you have not seen for a very long time, and all in the dream you see this person, God is giving you a message. There's a message there, and also it's prophetic. It can be prophetic. It can also be symbolic message, and it can be a message. Let me go in and break it down so that you understand what I'm trying to say. Well, first of all, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Glory, and here I speak about dream interpretation, and also I speak generally about the Word of God. Please kindly subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And to my subscribers, I really appreciate you. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for always coming back. May God bless you in Jesus' name. Now, let me continue on what I'm speaking about today, about seeing an old friend in the dream. What does it stand for? What is the meaning? Now, first thing, it can be a prophetic dream. When I say it is prophetic, I mean God is actually speaking that you will meet somebody in your past. It may not be that person that you see, but it can be somebody. God can connect you back to an old person. God can connect you back to something or somebody. Let me put it that way. In that aspect, that is if it is a prophetic dream, when God is showing you that you will meet somebody in your past. And also another very important meaning that this dream has, very important meaning, is that God is speaking about your past. God is speaking about your past. Now, the details of that dream will now point you to the direction of where God is speaking to your mouth. The details will tell you what God is trying to say. But generally, when you see this old person in the dream, God can be pointing you to the direction of your past. Also, again, it can be when you see this kind of dream, it's speaking about events that has happened to you in the past. God is pointing, there's something there that God is showing you. Your details will really let you know what God is speaking about. We are speaking generally on this now, but details always make it unique to you in particular. Another one is no. Let me now give you a dream that someone sent to me on this something of this nature. Now, speaking about this dream will let you really know or make you to understand if you have ever had this kind of dream. It can also explain to you on your own aspect. It also speak to you of how God speak through an old, when you see an old friend in the dream. So I will be speaking about this dream. In this dream, this person sent this dream to me that he met somebody that he has not seen for a very long time in the dream. And this person, they met, and later he went to go and visit this person in his house. On getting to his house, after visiting, and he was about going back, he discovered that his shoes were missing. The shoe that he left at the door were missing. And then when they looked very, very well for the shoe, they saw that somebody came and stole that shoe. And that's just about the dream that this person had. Now, what is the meaning of this dream? First thing, God is pointing this person to his past. Something has happened in the past. Something has transpired in the life of this person in the past. And that shoe that was stolen has a meaning. I have a video about shoe in the dream. I will be leaving it here, and also I will be leaving the link on the description box so you can check it out. There I give details meaning about shoe in the dream, what it stands for, all the meaning that shoe can stand for. So in one of those meaning of that shoe is what has happened in the life of this person, and God is pointing, maybe is having challenges on that area, and God is pointing this person to that, to look at this particular area that God is speaking, that something has happened to him in the past. Something has been stolen from him, and is that shoe. And it is the spiritual meaning of that shoe that will decode the meaning uh, of of what has been stolen. Now, generally, let me just give you one. If you have not watched the video, I spoke about shoe can also stand for relationship. So if in a case, I'm just using to give example, if you're having problem in your relationship, God can use this kind of dream to speak to you that what is happening now has happened in the past. Something has gone wrong in the past in that relationship that is now the manifestation is what is going on now. But really it has happened in the past. So I'm just using this to give an example. But when you now really go to watch that video, you will know all the details of it, of what you can stand for. Then check your life and know the area that God is speaking to you about. Check what is going on around you and really know the area that God is speaking to you about. So generally, what God is speaking to about is your past, and it can also speak. It can also be a prophetic dream. Now, most people don't know that sometimes things that happen in the past can affect people in the present. Things that has happened to people even when you don't know, or things that you don't even believe that is important. It can have a very big effect in people's life. There's a case of a brother that was in a university, and this man, in his hostel, money was stolen in the hostel. So all the students gathered together. It happens in my country here in Africa, and all the people gather together and say this thing has been going on for long, so they have to go and check what who is the person that have been stealing their money. So this time around, they decided that they will go and check, they will go and go to all these traditionalists. There's a way they can catch the people that steal. That spirit, the power is there to catch the person. You can give them water to drink, you give them different things, different way they can go about it, and the person that really did it will start confessing something of that nature. So this person that is speaking, that is saying this, said he was so happy, he wanted to really go and see how it is done, and also what will happen, and how they will catch the person that is stealing things in the hostel. So they fix a date for the for going, a week's time. So when it was about the time, like a day to the time of going there, he said somebody, an elderly person in that area, called him and told him that he should not go with them. He now say why? You don't go. But there are many things that happen when you go to places like that. Now, ordinarily it doesn't matter, but there are people that are attracted. There are powers that you can attract by going to places like that. There are things that can enter your life that is not there before, that you can bring upon you if you are stepping to places you are not supposed to step into. Like this, there are, all these things. It's not ordinary, and in that shrine, they have the powers that are controlling that place. They don't know you before, but when you now go there, they recognize, especially when you participate in things like drinking their water or taking part in the ritual they perform there. So all those things can have adverse effects on people's life later in life that will not make them to be having problem. I'm not saying that is the thing, but I'm just giving general meaning that there are things that happen to people that maybe they have forgotten for a very long time, and it can be as a result of what is causing problem at the present in people's life. So different way God can point you to direction of where you'll be praying about, or breaking ties with what you have done in the past. You can break ties with it, you can cut it off from your life, you can cancel it. So God uses it to speak to you that look at this direction, that we have to pay attention. Something is going on in this area. There are powers that can be in people's life, and they will be hiding there, and you will not know that they are there. And you will be looking at another direction. You will be seeing something else. you'll be dreaming about somebody else. But this thing will be so easy that you will not know. So that is why God used different ways to speak about it so that He will be able to point you to the direction. Now, this is a general interpretation. If you have it in a unique way or your own way, you can always leave it on the comment section, or I will be leaving my WhatsApp number. Please chat only or voice notes, then no calls. And I will leave my email too. You can get in contact with me. Then it's easier for me to answer you through voice notes if I have to, because sometimes I may not have the chance to be texting the message. And also, if you have sent message and I've not answered, please have patience. I will definitely get back to you. But in case it's been long and I've not attended, maybe I miss it, please you can resend it. I leave you in the presence of the Almighty. May the Lord continue to be with you and watch over you. So when next time I see you, I say remain blessed in Jesus' name. Bye bye. Bye.